Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini Motorways. Let's go to Lisbon for today's daily challenge, where we will have everything be a circle and we will get double bridges. Tremendous. Plus, we get this lovely orange color. You come up over to here. Off we go. Who is that in the top left corner? The mysterious, bearded, balded gentleman. It is a mystery. A mystery of science that we may never know the answer to. But, honest to real talk here, I kind of like the chrome dome beard look. It's getting rid of the feelings that usually lead to bang Goog cam. That, and also I had the studio lights on last night, so they were in exactly the right position. But don't get used to it. But yeah, we're doing it today, and it might become a thing again. Who knows? You yellows will come up this way into that business. Listen, it has been a minute since we had the Goog cam on in the morning. That is true. That is a factual statement. Mostly for bang Goog cam reasons. But hey, we're here, we're doing it. Again, don't get used to it, but it'll happen eventually, probably. It's happening right now, so I don't have an end to this sentence. I do have water, though. Tasty water. Oh, goodness, it is Wednesday, my dudes. Hope you are all doing well. Tonight is another episode of AEW Dynamite, which is a tremendous wrestling program, aside from all of the times when it's not a tremendous wrestling program, but on balance, it's usually a pretty good wrestling program. Orange could be the South Road and yellow the North Road, and everything would be shorter, you think. So if we have these oranges point down this way, and then the yellows go up, I can see the value there. That does make a certain amount of sense. You and you go up and down. Part of the issue, of course, is just the general allocation of the yellows here, but we can do something like that. Chop that. There. Use 4s go off that away. Use 4s goes down this way. There. That's mildly better. Still ugly as fuck, but, mildly better. Oops, I swore. Well, okay, so yesterday, I made the conscious decision, and I didn't tell anyone this, but I made the conscious decision that I wasn't going to issue a single profane word for the entire stream, because my hypothesis is that the good folks at Dinosaur Polo Club are not exactly keen on a big sweary guy doing all of the swearing, what with the streaming of the video game. Could also be that the good people at YouTube are not so keen on a big sweary guy doing all sorts of swearing with regards to the video game. Now, on the one hand, fuck that. On the other hand, I don't have another hand, actually. What I do have is this weird little orange circle right here. So we're going to put these two right up into here, and use two. I think you're going to have to go earth around like so, which is just pretty much bad. There's no way to describe that other than it's bad. It's not great. You can come here. We'll do this and this and that. Get rid of that little road. So we've got 4 going up. No, that's silly. You do that. So now we have 4 going over here, 3 going over here. This yellow is serviced by these 2 clumps of 2 houses, which isn't great, because in the fullness of time, when this business gets really busy and it's pulling from all 4 of these houses at once, this intersection is going to be a nightmare. At present, these 2 houses are enough to keep it happy, but fullness of time and all that, this is going to be a problem, and hopefully we'll get different yellows in different places. But, it's a problem for future me. Alright. Mild profanity. Yes, sure. Let's pretend that's what we do here. What is this? This is garbage and not a cat toy, despite what my cat would tell you. Go away, garbage. There. You're buried. Hey, look. Something else for these yellows to do. Tremendous. You go off that away. You two come over to here, and then... gross. Well, you know what? I do have traffic lights. What if we do this, and then traffic light there? That seems doable. Is that good? Not in love with it. I just had a thought. My thought is, what if we do this and point you there and point you there and kill this road and have you hook around thusly. You go down here. So we still have 4 going to this circle and 3 going to this one. But we also grab this yellow up to here. Yeah? Like so? So that yellow points there. Give me 2 bridges. Thank you for the double bridge. You go up here. We get the 3 of you there. Good God, what is this? High density? I don't remember signing up for high density today. All right, you point that away. You point that away. You can be there. These 2 oranges aren't doing anything. We can make them do something, I think. We'll keep running up that particular hill. You and you. Let's have... Actually, these 2 circles are so close to these 2 houses, I kind of don't think this is a problem. I think at least for the medium term. Let me double check that this is not high density. It's just highly dense. Okay. Okay. You point that away. You and you point that away. Kill all of this. That'll be fine. Give me another motorway. Thank you. Okay. So we've got that and that and that and this. Okay. All right. It's working. It's doing stuff and things. None of those stuff or things are necessarily good stuff or things, but it's stuff and things. All right. So these 2 go into here. These 3 come down here. These 3. Eventually, I'm going to want to integrate these 2 into something, but yeah, not a huge deal. So I was talking about AEW, and wait. One of the things AEW has done recently, which I find a bit unfortunate, is they've engaged in a business partnership with Woo Energy. And you may have never heard of Woo Energy because you're, a person. Most people have never heard of Woo Energy because it's stupid. Let's take a motorway. These 2 gray circles have both spawned at pretty much the exact same time, which is annoying. You are going to motorway number 1 over here, while the rest of these gray circles come into spawning. And we'll see how many of these we actually wind up getting. Alright, you point out that away. I kind of don't want to burn all of my motorways if I can avoid it. So, this gray here can come down this way, swing in like so, swing in like so. Okay, now, Woo Energy is an energy drink brand because, that's all the rage these days. You doot and doot and doot. Yeah, let's hold on. We may need to reevaluate our position here. You 4, go do that. You, motorway number 1, go do that. You, gray houses, all of you, go do that. Now, if we do that, what's this, 8? These 8 houses drive over the bridge and get to this circle. These 4 gray houses take the motorway over to this circle. That's an interesting distribution of gray houses. And by interesting, I of course mean bad. Well, shit. Give me 2 more bridges. That's gonna be fine. Let's take... Well, I've just had a stupid thought. And I don't like the stupid thought. Let's do something smart rather than something stupid. We're gonna run these oranges right here. I'm gonna stick a roundabout right here. You're gonna go into the roundabout and then out of the roundabout over to here. Meet motorway number 2 and swing down like so. Now I could, in fact I think I will, have these 2 also go into this roundabout. Why would I have them go into the roundabout when they can just come down here? You can come down here, hop motorway number 2, and we have 6 orange houses dedicated to this orange circle, which is nice. It's more orange houses than we have gray houses dedicated to this circle. Do we need more gray houses? We might need more gray houses, but that's a problem for future me. Present me is wrapped up with these dark blue houses, all of which can come right over this way. You spawned in the worst place, you fucker. Take motorway number 3, and I just saw a dark blue circle pop up somewhere, didn't I? No I didn't. I thought I did. Oh, over there. There it is. Motorway number 3, all the way down here. Thank you. Boom and boom. Jeez, the spawns are coming in so quickly. Okay, pause, hold, stop. These grays aren't connected to anything. You, light blues, are gonna come this way, and then up here, into there, service that circle, that's gonna be fine. You 2 aren't actually doing anything at the moment, but that's basically okay. You are gonna be fine, you're gonna get caught up. This orange is caught up, this gray's okay, this gray's okay. Alright. All of this hooks over that away. So much gray, give me another motorway, roundabout. Yes, if you give me another roundabout, then I can put some of these dark blues down here if I need to. I don't necessarily need to right now. These very close situations are holding together nicely. Okay. Hi there, weird yellow. You're okay. I don't mind you. We get more yellow houses somewhere. That'd be nice. More yellow houses over here. More orange houses down there is... it's a choice. Not necessarily one that I would have made, but nobody consulted me. You come down this way like I don't have another bridge. Well, ain't that a kick in the pants? That being the case, let's chop this road and bridge and get rid of it. You, oranges, will come down this way and swing into here. Thank you. I'll try to get more support to you at some point. You are a yellow that needs more love. Okay. The obvious thing to do is to take some of these yellows and swing them this-ish way. So, let's do that obvious thing. We're not here to reinvent the wheel, we're here to play mini motorways. You can run that away too. We still have 4 going to this circle, that's basically fine. Rather than complicate this entrance, let's reposition these dark blues. That'll be basically okay, except given that we're sending these on a longer road, we kind of need more of them. So let's do this. we're going to run this road here. I'm going to toss a roundabout right here. It's going to be fine. All of this is going to be fine. One spur of the roundabout is going to go west and continue doing this road. One spur of the roundabout is going to be from the northwest to grab these. One spur of the roundabout is going to be from the southwest to grab this. And another spur of the roundabout is going to be southeast to go recreate what these dark blues had been doing for this circle. Deep breath. Everything's coming up Goog House. All right. There. That's a lot. Okay. Have I set anything on fire? Am I forgetting anything? I think the answer to both of those is no. I think this is all, broadly speaking, fine. I could use a couple of these grays to come up here and support this business. You know what? Yeah, we're going to grab these two grays and just toss them this way so that we have 6 going here and 6 going here, and that's going to feel better. These oranges need help eventually. They're going to get it eventually, not at the moment. Give me another motorway? Yes. Motorway versus 2 bridges is a mean choice to have to make. I don't like being forced to make that choice, but okay. Are we okay for the minute? I'm confident in everything except this circle right here. So, yes? Question mark? Sure. This'll be okay for a minute or 10. All right. So if you're not a wrestling fan, you may, like Coffee Cafe, think of woo as, the thing that skeptics call concoctions not based on science. It's, it's all that wooey nonsense. No, wrestling fans will guess, even if you've never heard of the energy drink, that it's associated in some way with Ric Flair. And you'd be right. Ric Flair, famous, of course, for shouting woo whenever he feels like, basically. It's his thing. It used to be meaningful and important and fun, and now Ric Flair's 8,000 years old, and nothing he does is meaningful, important, or most importantly, fun. Sad. All right. These yellows have to get over to here. Also, just in general, this is a disaster. God. All right. You can point up that away, and I'll take this away. And that gives me a nice starting hunk of 3 yellows. Yeah, the color palette is nice. I will say the color palette here in Lisbon is pretty solid. I'm a fan. If we have these 3 yellows, we can start with them swinging down this way. Motorway number 4 right here. It reminds Sunny of herself. Hey, it's the Good Morning Mini Motorways aesthetic. We've got basically the same color palette. We'll take a roundabout. It did just occur to me, I've got 5 yellows right here. I should probably just staple this to this, and then, yeah. You and you can all go here, and we can actually motorway number 4 from there. So this now presents 6 houses going over to this circle. You are my favorite orange house. This orange house has spawned in a wonderful place. I'm a big fan of this orange house. You are some yellows. You can go up that way, support that thing. That's okay. You are an abandoned gray. That's unfortunate. What are we going to do for you? At the moment, nothing. In the fullness of time, I don't know, probably something. Let's take these light blues, send them up this way. This gray, I'm just going to do this. I don't like doing this. Actually, you know what? I'd rather do this. Both of these options are bad in the long term. In the short term, having a roundabout here is a little bit better. So we're going to do that. Is this gray house here attached to anything? I think it might have been going down to the other grays over here, but we need more gray going this way in our lives. So it's going to be fine. Here, you know what? You can also come up here. We'll kill some of this road and just send you on that magical mystery tour all by yourself. Take a couple bridges. Let's separate these grays. You go that way. We're gonna nuke this gray road. Actually, we're gonna chop this up into two different roads. All right, one of these roads is gonna be these 4 grays doing actually exactly what had previously been done. That's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 grays are gonna swing down this way. Fine. Next, these 4 grays right here are gonna go boom, boom, up here and down like so. So these 4 right here, it's very difficult to tell, but one right under motorway number 3, 2 right in the corner here, 3, 4 are gonna come support this. 1, 2, 3, 4 are gonna go the longer way, support that. This one is gonna swing up here and join these 4 in motorway number 1 all the way over to this. Good gracious. Ass is bodacious. Okay. Is that basically fine? I feel like that's basically fine. Cool. You know what I don't like? I'm not a fan of this whole motorway number 3 nonsense. I feel like there's so much dark blue happening right here. There doesn't need to be that much dark blue happening right there. Like, what if we just took these and ran them somewhere else? Give me 2 more bridges. That should be fine. Like, what if we took this and ran it up here, connected that a little bit more proper-like, and now you take motorway number 3 and swing out that away. Okay. So that still has like 7 dark blue houses supporting this circle. Fullness of time and all that's gonna be fine. It also frees up a bunch of dark blues to come support this nonsense, which is good actually, because it appears as though all of this requires a little bit more assistanceation. You come over this way, staple yourselves to this road. Yes, I just added a bunch of dark blue to this roundabout to support this business, because these businesses had started falling behind. Good work. Next, I don't have any motorways, but I do have a desire to fix things. Hey, look, a motorway. Okay. If I were the king of the forest, I could correctly note that this roundabout is no longer necessary. And you know what, kids? You don't need to be the king of the forest to figure that shit out. You can do it all on your own. If you put your mind to it and you understand how roads work, you can do anything. You greens, come up this way. So now with these 2 and these 4, I have 6 on motorway number 2 coming over here to support this circle, and that is better. So much better, in fact, that we can continue to be buoyed by our glorious triumph. That's what we have. Glorious triumph. So now that I've freed these 5 greens right here from the oppressive yoke of roundabout service, we can take you and you and you and you and you, and we can have the 5 of you sever this bridge, and in a moment, once all of our motorways are fixed and repositioned, we'll have a motorway that we can use to motorway number 5, these orange houses, all the way the fuck down here. Yes, you have to stretch out the U like that. It's all the way the fuck down here. So motorway number 5 comes all the way the fuck down here and services this circle, and that's gonna be fine. Good. Next problem. What is the next problem? The next problem is the general lack of number of orange houses in this part of the world. There's a general lack of orange and, frankly, yellow houses in this part of the world, and I won't stand for it anymore. I refuse. Let's solve that problem by tossing a roundabout right here. A roundabout right here seems like a tremendously bad idea, but it's actually, when you think about it, good. For you see, we can take these yellows, we can shove them up here, we can take a road that goes off this way, send you out to here, we can take these oranges, run them up here, we can take these yellows, run them into here. So you see, these 3 oranges have now become stapled to this orange circle, which is cool and good. I'd kind of rather have them stapled to either of these 2 circles, but it's fine. It's better than nothing. Everybody go. Everybody go. You are a gray house that came into existence. You are a light blue. Hold on. You're mad. Why are you mad? I just made your life better. I de-roundaboutized your silly little road, guy. Also, why aren't your cars moving? Are your cars upset because the roundabout still technically exists? Oh my god. Your cars are upset because you think the roundabout still technically exists because there's like one... Oh my... Okay, I think this house is going to get down here and save this, but if it doesn't, man, that's going to be angry making. All right, we got to keep an eye on this light blue, because if this light blue falls the F apart, we're going to be so mad about stuff. Speaking of mad about stuff, these light blues right here are kind of problem times. They don't have to be, though. We can solve this. This is a solvable issue. Okay. If you come in just like that, I think, unfortunately, the way we're going to have to do this is an awkward, silly roundabout right here. Because if you awkward, silly roundabout yourself right there, then we can staple these 3 and these 3 together and send them up this way to save that. That sounds doable. That sounds fine. This is going to be okay. How is this looking? Better? Are you better? Have you caught up at all? No, you appear to still be dying. So mad if this winds up dying. I had a perfectly fine road, and then I made it an even better road, and at no point did I do anything bad, and yet this business is still gonna die. Sadness and failure. Give me another roundabout. I have 3 bridges. You come over to this way. This gray is mad. Let's focus on things we can actually fix. Such as maybe this gray? I mean, I don't know how much more this gray wants. You go over here. Coffee Cafe thinks there's a bug in the last update. You had some road that wouldn't disappear because a car got stuck on it and wasn't sure how to get back to its house. Well, I mean, you know, there was a new update. It's entirely possible that some of the pathing got tweaked and some of the tweaks don't work. I'm not going to speculate that it's definitely a bug. We've seen weird things with roundabouts all over the place, but yeah, it could track that way. This yellow is going to go down here, support this circle. Is that better than... actually, no, you can go over here, support this. This seems more doomy, honestly. You go that way. You might as well go that way. How are you dark blues looking? Oh, you're all fine. Okay, we don't have to worry about you. You're great. You can point out that away. You can point out that away. You can point out that away. This dark blue's getting mad. This orange is getting mad, which is weird because it has 5 houses and a straight shot motorway, but what the hell do I know? Well, we're up over 3,500. I mean, it kind of makes sense that things would just start getting mad after 3,500, but I'd rather they didn't. Speaking of rathering they didn't, this gray is angry, and I do have this clump of grays here, so what if we just kind of bridge like this? Yeah, bridge better, Goog. You come down here and then arc yourself there. That is actually a proper traffic light, so that's something. Not necessarily anything good, but it is definitely something. Does that solve this problem? No. Can anything solve this problem? Probably not. I don't really have any light blues anywhere that aren't being used. And it's not like I can pull them away from this guy. This guy's also dying. Oh boy. All right, catch up. Be saved by yourself. I believe in you. You're the great, strong, noble heroine, or whatever. Just rack up points, would you? Please? All of you? Just rack up points. Keep racking points. Points rack, damn it. These 2 oranges are still fine. All of the grays are on fire. And this light blue. Okay. Well, if we're fated for gray death, I guess we're fated for gray death. That's what they call winter, right? Winter's just the gray death. That sounds right. Hey, we ticked over 4,000. Give me a motorway. Okay. Can a motorway save me? No. That's the short answer. No. No, it absolutely can't. But maybe if we were to take these 4 houses and instead of bridging them, motorway them? What if we motorwayed them instead of bridging them? Would that be better? That might be better. It'll be quicker. Nope, something else died instead. Okay. 4,040 commuters, that sounds pretty good. We'll take those. We will absolutely take those. Top 3% in the world. I beat Samurai Sam. Good gracious. Look at that. Dominating victory. Drop some GGs in the chat. Glory and triumph for the _ Goog. Yeah. Huzzah. All right. That is tremendous. Let us bring in our good friend Wordle. Boom, right over to here. Where's my Wordle window? There it is. We have achieved glorious triumph, and we feel great. We got an A in the word, not the grade. You can't get an A in mini motorways, which is fine. Okay, what about other words? It could be... Well, it can't be grown because there's no G or an R, but maybe that whole OAN thing is possible. It could be flown. Now, flown isn't a word. There's a small problem there in that flown isn't a word, but, it's basically fine, I think. Let's see here. What about Remax? Now, Remax, again, not actually a word, so might have some issues with that one. It can't be no, that doesn't have the A in the right place. It can't be polka, it can't be pasta. So many things it can't be. Can't be manic, can't be panic, can't be disco. Can't be first, can't be worst. Okay, seriously now. It can't be rival because there's no R. It could be final. could absolutely be final. It's not, but it could have been. And that's important. So, and we do know now that there's an N. So that's something. I don't think there's anything that makes that a word. No. Like, that's very clearly not a word. And it can't be gonad because there's no G. Also, that's probably not going to be a word in Wordle. That's probably not on the list. But hey. What about anything that ends in AN, such as domain? Can we be master of our domain? No? Okay. Fine. I feel like there's something obvious that I'm missing, but that's usually the case in most things. It can't be scran. That's not a word. Huh. The hell is this word? You can't be get a brain Morian because there's no R. It can't be New York Knicks owner James Dolan because there's no L. It can't be dozen. There's no E. Can't be Japanese wrestling legend Ricky Dozan because that's not a word. Also, Ricky Dozan is one word. Don't want the wrestling fans to think I think Ricky Dozan is two words. That would be bad. Fuck, what is this word? It can't be Pam. There's no E. Huh. All right. I think we're at a point where I'm just going to toss out a 5-letter word made out of letters I haven't used already. Because I have no freaking clue, y'all. It is not, it absolutely is not, well, I was going to say polka, but now we know there's no L, so. It absolutely is not. Plush. Yeah. It absolutely isn't crush. It literally can't be, but here's 4 letters I haven't used already. I haven't learned that much. Okay. Okay. Shit. What about... All right, here's 4 more letters I haven't used before. Oh! I think I know what the word is now. It's probably woman. That sounds right. Okay, so chalk one up for the whole use a bunch of letters you haven't used before and see if you can get lucky with something strategy. Because that's good. That went well. Here, let's pop over to the connections. We'll see if we can create our lovely 4 groups of 4. Yeah, hi, connections. Don't I need to scroll down in your window? Don't you have a submit button that I need to look at? Hold on. Okay, so you won't let me scroll. You need me to zoom out. That's rude. Okay. When WOM turned green, Sonny thought it was wombat. It's not wombat. Okay. So, we need to create 4 groups of 4. The first word I see here is tau, which is interesting. That's a Greek letter and a thing associated with a fraternity, and also, let's shuffle these up and ignore that for a second. So we've got twins. Clef. This is a music thing. Clef, rest, scales, and note are all music things. But then again, so is staff. Crap. Because isn't a music staff like? No, it's not. Because there's a stand, and there's the scale, but like clef, staff is a music thing, but is it specifically something you would see on sheet music? Because these other four are things that you would see on sheet music. Damn it. Okay. So it's not that. What if we just pop out note for staff? Nope. That's still one away. Also, you only get a limited number of mistakes, so I probably shouldn't pick and choose like that. It's probably bad. Okay. Oh, some of these are astrology. Because you've got bull, crab, scales, and twins. But you've also got virgin. Because Taurus is the bull, Cancer's the crab, Gemini's, no, not Gemini. Gemini's the twins. There's one that's the scales, right? That's like Libra or something. Yeah, scales is weird. Virgo the virgin. Fuck! God! Scales is Libra. Okay, so that's a group of 5 and it doesn't count. Okay. Freaking New York Times game. Making me look dumb and bad. Oh, boy. Okay. So, there are some 3-letter words, but the game has said in the past it's not going to be as simple as 3-letter words. It's going to be something about the meaning of the words. I don't think it's just, oh, these words have 3 letters. I could be wrong. They also match meaning? Eh? So can, gem, these are all star signs? Oh! They're the first 3 letters of, God damn it, New York Times. They're the beginnings of zodiacs. Okay. Good job. But then if you actually try to put together Cancer, Gemini, Libra, and Taurus, which you can with these words, the game's like, ha ha ha, fuck you. Okay. Well, you know what? Columbia and Capitol have relevance to Washington, D.C. None of the rest of these do, though. So, like, you could stretch and get to scales because, like, the scales of justice and a politician's staff, but that's a real stretch. That's a big old stretch. So, now, Virgin Island capital Columbia might just be pulled together for lack of a better thing, but oh boy. Clef, rest, note, and staff. I feel like we've done that exact combination and it didn't work. So Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so if it's Virgin Island Capital Columbia, right? If that's one group of 4, what's the other group? What are the other groups of 4? Clef, rest, note, scales. What do those have to get? Bull, crab, staff, twins? No. Fucking hell. This one is mean. This is the meanest one of these I've seen so far. Now, granted, I've only done like 4 of them, but still, this one's mean. I don't feel good about any of this. So, like, bull could be a bull market, but we've tried that, Sam. It's not just as simple as these are astrological signs, because Virgin's already in there. So there's got to be something else that ties some of them together. Like crab, twins, scales, and bull. Okay, but why would it be those 4 and not Virgin? Right? If it's crab, twins, scales, and bull, then the other groups of 4 are Virgin Island Capital Columbia and Clef, Rest, Note, Staff. I guess. But for you, oh my God, those are record labels. Oh. Oh. Oof. It has to be 4 groups of 4. Okay. Okay. All right. You know what? We got there. We freaking got there. That one was a group effort. Thank you, group. Jeez. All right, this is yesterday's immaculate grid. Let me ditch the word thing. All right, we need a raise. Oh, we need raise, so let's hit bang raise in the chat. We need Angels, Phillies, White Sox, dudes who had 30 steals in a season, and we need someone born outside the 50 United States and the District of Columbia. And Sonny may have already shown off, but hey, at the bottom left corner, what do we need to do? Oh, we need to remember Pedro, do we? We need to hit our favorite button? The Pedro Martinez button? It's Pedro Martinez! Yay! Oh. In case you haven't figured it out, I was a child in New England in the 1990s. I fucking love me some Pedro Martinez. I also fucking love me some Manny Ramirez, which is why we're going to go with him for our top middle square. That's cool. A Tampa Bay Ray who had 30 steals in a season is Carl Crawford. Tampa Bay Ray, who also played for the Philadelphia Phillies, is... it's a good question, actually. Scott Kazmir was never a Philly. Victor Zambrano was never a Philly. Anyway, we'll get back to that. An Angel who had 30 steals in a season is Tyke Mrout, I assume. Yeah, Mike Trout's all runny, steely, basey guy. A dude who had 30 steals in the season and was born outside the 50 U.S. states is Ronald Acuna, among others, but we'll go with him. A Chicago White Sox player who was born outside the 50 U.S. states and D.C. is... it's a good question. Fernando Tatis Jr.? Maybe? Maybe not. Let's think some more. There have been so very many, and I'm drawing a total blank. El Duque. Orlando Hernandez. There we go. Great. He wasn't a big leaguer with the... I thought he got up before they traded him. I'm glad I didn't use him there then. Good for me. Okay. Was James Shields an Angel, by the way? I feel like James Shields was an Angel. He was a Ray. He would have fit this square, definitely. I've made that mistake before. It's good to know that I'm repeating failures. I never learn, basically. Great. Okay, so we've banged out 6 of these real quick. Now let's flail horrendously at these for the next 15 minutes. We need a Philly who was also a Ray, which, good God. Was Craig Kimbrell a Ray? No. Was Brad Lidge a Ray? No. Ryan Howard? No. Chase Utley? No. Jimmy Rollins? No. Scott Rowland? No. Mickey Moniak? No. Hunter Pence? No. Bryce Harper? No. Jim Thome? No. That's alright. We'll think of someone. Shit, and shove me in it. None of the dudes I just named have played for the Angels either, which is annoying. Sean Figgins play for the White Sox? I feel like Sean Figgins might have played for the White Sox, but I could just be making that up. I don't think Jack McDowell played for the Angels. I don't think Zach Greinke played for the White Sox or the Phillies. In fact, I know that to be true. Jared Weaver on the White Sox? I can think of Jared Weaver. No, I might be confusing him with his brother, actually. Was Jared Weaver on the White Sox? No. No, he wasn't. AJ Burnett wasn't an Angel. Was he? No, I don't think so. Oh, fuck. Shohei Ohtani was not a Philly or a White Sox or really anything else. There's a Cy Young winner for the Angels who fits a... Was Bartolo Colon on the White Sox? I feel like Bartolo Colon played for 1,000 teams. One of them might have been the White Sox. I can picture Bartolo Colon in a White Sox uniform, but I can picture Bartolo Colon in a clown suit. That doesn't help me. You are now picturing Bartolo Colon in a clown suit. It's funny. Oh, bang, fuck it. Bartolo Colon. Center square. Not Bartolo Balone. That's his clown name. That's his clown name. It's Bartolo Balone. Oh, good. It's Bartolo Colon. Title of the episode, Bartolo Colon in a clown suit. That's good. We don't usually get the title of the episode from the Immaculate Grid, but I contain multitudes, as previously stated. Okay. So we got the center square. We need 2 more. AJ Burnett still never pitched for the Angels or the Rays for that matter. JC Romero? JC Romero was a Ray, wasn't he? I think he was both a Ray and an Angel, actually. There's a 2008 champion Philly who then immediately signed with the 2008 World Series losing Tampa Bay Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays signed a free agent? Gasp. Gasp, shock, and horror. Was it JC Romero? I don't think it was JC Romero. Who went from the Phillies to the Rays? I don't remember. Who was on the 2009 Tampa Bay Rays? I don't freaking remember. Crap. Okay, who was on that Phillies team that won the World Series? Brad Lidge, Ryan Howard, Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins, all of the dudes I've already named. Cole Hamels, Roy Halladay. I don't think Cliff Lee ever played for the Rays. Some of these dudes probably weren't on this team. But, because I know the Phillies didn't win the World Series with their big three aces, Lee, Hamels, and Halladay. But, what about, why do I want to say Brad Ausmus? I'm not sure he fits either. Can I point something out real quick? Someone outside my apartment, either outside the building or in the apartment across the hall, is doing some heavy-duty drilling or sawing or power tooling or something like that. And, like, I am not a huge, you're rude to your neighbors wonk guy, but it is 7:55 in the morning. That feels like a little bit early. I know it's not disrupting the stream, it's distant, it's far, my microphone is right here and directional, so it's not coming across on stream, but still, it is 7:55 in the morning, my guy. Anyway. Fuck this, it's JC Romero. I was right about JC Romero. Boom. That's a deep cut. That is my impressive pull for the day. Now then, who the hell has played for the Rays and Phillies in their entire fucking lives? Wilson Alvarez was never a Philly. Fred McGriff was never a Philly. Wade Boggs was never a Philly. Jose Canseco was never a Philly. Greg Vaughn was never a Philly. Gary Sheffield, I don't think was a Ray or a Philly. I just said Greg Vaughn. I just said Fred McGriff. I just said Wade Boggs. Did the US get that pixel ad with the streamer and the roadwork and they noise canceled to talk about makeup? No. I don't know that ad, but I don't see very many advertisements because the only television I watch with any regularity is AEW Dynamite, AEW Collision, and NFL Red Zone. So, Dynamite and Collision are going to have basically the same ads because they're on sister networks. And NFL Red Zone famously has no commercials. And by no commercials, I mean they plastered the DraftKings logo over everything. But they never take a dedicated time to show you nothing but an advertisement. They either always slap it next to football or couch it in something pretending to be statistical analysis. Huh. Well, clearly the streamer is just tuning it out. The streamer is exhibiting tremendous self-control, the likes of which I clearly don't have. All right, who the hell has played for the Rays and Phillies? Damn it. Oh, goodness. Pete Rose never played for the Rays. He was banned for baseball 20 years before the Rays existed. I'm sure I've said it. I'm sure one of the dudes I've said has actually played for it. There are guys you'd recognize, but few you would really know played for both. Yeah, yeah. Okay, Kevin Kiermaier was never a Philly. Carl Crawford I've already used. Scott Kazmir never played for the Phillies. I already said Victor Zambrano. Victor Zambrano never played for the Phillies. Jeez. Ben Zobrist. Ben Zobrist was a Philly, wasn't he? No. Wait. Maybe? He went from the Rays to the Cubs. And then I feel like there were some seasons where he was around, but bad. I think Ben Zobrist was a Philly. I'm talking myself out of it, actually. I think he might have been a Giant or something, but he was a Ray and a Cub. I don't think he was a Philly. Son of a bitch. Tyler Glasnow's never been a Philly. He's been a Ray for life. Blake Snell was never a Philly. Craig Craig Kimbrell was never a Ray. Fuck. Fucking hell. Fuck it. I give up. I don't think this is right, but it's the best I've got. I was wrong. All right. Show me a thing. Zac Efron. Fuck that. Let's look at all 70 of these. This is every person who has ever played for the Phillies and the Rays. How many of these have I even... Oh, Jose Bautista was a Philly? And Jose Bautista was a Ray? Oh, Pat Burrell. Okay. I remember Pat Burrell. Both Robertos Hernandez were Phillies and Rays? Good for them. Jeremy Hellickson, I've heard of him, but I would never pull him. Corey Dickerson, okay. I didn't know Corey Dickerson was a Philly. Then again, I didn't know Corey Dickerson was a Ray, so there's that. Asdrubal Cabrera, okay, I've heard of Asdrubal Cabrera. Miguel Cairo, I forgot that Miguel Cairo was a Philly. Julio Franco, God, I should pull Julio Franco more often. Julio Franco, you know, I thought of Corey Lytle and I didn't pull the trigger. God, All right, point is, all of these people, Grady Sizemore, legendary Philly and Ray, Grady Sizemore. Okay. Folks, that is going to do it for us here today on Good Morning Mini Motorways. I will be back tomorrow morning for Valkyria Chronicles 4, but probably not tomorrow night. I do have an all-day job scheduled for tomorrow, so maybe not tomorrow night for VC4. We'll see. But hey, folks on YouTube, later today there's a new episode of Valkyria Chronicles 4. Check it out. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you as always for watching, and a goodbye.